second book of Moses, called Exodus.
Chapter 1. Now these are the names of the children of Israel, which came into Egypt. Every man and his household came with Jacob: Reuben, Simeon, Levi, and Judah, Issachar, Zebulun, and Benjamin, Dan, and Naphtali, Gad, and Asher. And all the souls that came out of the loins of Jacob were 70 souls, for Joseph was in Egypt already. And Joseph died, and all his brethren, and all that generation. And the children of Israel were fruitful, and increased abundantly, and multiplied, and waxed exceeding mighty, and the land was filled with them. Now there arose up a new king over Egypt, which knew not Joseph. And he said unto his people, Behold, the people of the children of Israel are more and mightier than we. Come on, let us deal wisely with them, lest they multiply. And it come to pass that, when there falleth out any war, they join also unto our enemies, and fight against us, and so get them up out of the land. Therefore they did set over them taskmasters to afflict them with their burdens. And they built for Pharaoh treasure cities, Pithom and Ramses. But the more they afflicted them, the more they multiplied and grew. And they were grieved because of the children of Israel. And the Egyptians made the children of Israel to serve with rigor. And they made their lives bitter with hard bondage, in mortar and in brick, and in all manner of service in the field. All their service, wherein they made them serve, was with rigor. And the king of Egypt spake to the Hebrew midwives, of which the name of the one was Shiphrah, and the name of the other Pua. And he said, When ye do the office of a midwife to the Hebrew women, and see them upon the stools, if it be a son, then ye shall kill him, but if it be a daughter, then she shall live. But the midwives feared God, and did not as the king of Egypt commanded them, but saved the men children alive. And the king of Egypt called for the midwives, and said unto them, Why have ye done this thing, and have saved the men children alive? And the midwives said unto Pharaoh, Because the Hebrew women are not as the Egyptian women, for they are lively, and are delivered ere the midwives come in unto them. Therefore God dealt well with the midwives, and the people multiplied, and waxed very mighty. And it came to pass, because the midwives feared God, that he made them houses. And Pharaoh charged all his people, saying, Every son that is born ye shall cast into the river, and every daughter ye shall save alive. Chapter 2. And there went a man of the house of Levi, and took to wife a daughter of Levi. And the woman conceived, and bare a son. And when she saw him that he was a goodly child, she hid him 3 months. And when she could not longer hide him, she took for him an ark of bulrushes, and daubed it with slime and with pitch, and put the child therein, and she laid it in the flags by the river's brink. And his sister stood afar off, to wit what would be done to him. And the daughter of Pharaoh came down to wash herself at the river, and her maidens walked along by the river's side. And when she saw the ark among the flags, she sent her maid to fetch it. And when she had opened it, she saw the child, and behold, the babe wept. And she had compassion on him, and said, This is one of the Hebrews' children. Then said his sister to Pharaoh's daughter, Shall I go and call to thee a nurse of the Hebrew women, that she may nurse the child for thee? And Pharaoh's daughter said to her, Go. And the maid went and called the child's mother. And Pharaoh's daughter said unto her, Take this child away and nurse it for me.
Salamat lang.
Thy wages. And the woman took the child and nursed it. And the child grew. And she brought him unto Pharaoh's daughter.
Wala na ko nagpakita lang, kuan lang ako, word of God.
His name Moses. And she said, Because I drew him out of the water. And it came to pass in those days, when Moses was grown, that he went out unto his brethren, and looked on their burdens. And he spied an Egyptian smiting an Hebrew, one of his brethren. And he looked this way and that way, and when he saw that there was no man, he slew the Egyptian and hid him in the sand. And when he went out the second day, behold, 2 men of the Hebrews strove together, and he said to him that did the wrong, Wherefore smitest thou thy fellow?
Okay lang lang. Importante nga naa ka para na ako'y oras.
Judge over us. Intendest
Kaya pwede
thou
naman
to
ako
kill
siya,
me, as
pwede
thou
naman ako
didst
siya
the
biyaan.
Egyptian? And Moses feared and said, Surely this thing is known.
Okay lang lang. Salamat kaayo lang.
He sought to slay Moses, but Moses fled from the face of Pharaoh and dwelt in the land of Midian, and he sat down by a well. Now the priest of Midian had 7 daughters, and they came and drew water and filled the troughs to water their father's flock.
Ay sa ako sa ning ikuan na para makaistorya ko sa imong kadyot. Ingon ni kuya nimo, ikuan daw nimo imong laptop. Baka daw na kay kuan sa imong laptop. Baka daw tanawon nimo daw sa settings para mo function daw ang internet. Ang internet nimo tanawon daw nimo sa settings. Asa kuno sa imong cellphone, ingon pa ni kuya nimo.
But Moses stood up and helped them and watered their flock. And when they came to Reuel, their father, he said, How is it that ye are come so soon today? And they said, An Egyptian delivered us out of the hand of the shepherds, and also drew water enough for us and watered the flock.
Mayo.
And he said unto his daughters, And where is he? Why is it that ye have left the man? Call him, that he may eat bread. And Moses was content to dwell with the man, and he gave Moses Zipporah his daughter. And she bare him a son, and he called his name Gershom, for he said, I have been a stranger in a strange land. And it came to pass in process of time, that the king of Egypt died, and the children of Israel sighed by reason of the bondage, and they cried, and their cry came up unto God by reason of the bondage. And God heard their groaning.
Basing makapanawag ko sa imo ugma ha.
Abraham with Isaac and with Jacob. And God
Basing manawag ko sa imo.
And God had respect unto them.
Kung wala kay trabaho ugma, basing manawag ko sa imo. Early morning kay mag-live man ko buntag, mga around 9 o'clock siguro ko mag-live buntag. And then
Chapter 3. Now Moses kept the flock of Jethro his father-in-law.
Ikuantag ka. Kay murag kabalo si kuya anak. Naman ka naka-extra nga cellphone diyan no? Pwede man ka nako tawagan karon. Ang imong extra nga phone mo imong unsa ka oras tawag nako ugma te. Pwede buntag before ko mag-live. Or pwede ko mo tawag sa imo karon. Ilahi lang imong isa ka cellphone nga gigamit para nag-live ko. Kaya pwede ta katawagan. Gamita lang imong isa ka tab para sa live nako. Tab rati pero masakiton. Mao ba? Kailangan na ginag-ilis.
I am the God of thy father, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob.
Wala na ko nag-live ka ng ay sa ako sa nangikuan. Wala na ko nag-live nga kuan ka ng wala ko nag-live nga kanang makita gyud nimo kung dagway ka nag-live naman ko ganina. Kanira akong gibuhat sa gabi para madali na ko ba. Kay ang chances man gud nako kung mag-live ko karon nagud ko chances nga mahuman ako karong bulana. Ang phone nako akong gamit sa imo live kay kung tab akong gamiton mupatay ra og iya. Na ayaw na lang ugma na lang ka nako tawagan. Unsa kay tong buhaton na imong cellphone ba? Mangutana sa ko ni kuya nimo kung kuan kanang layo manggod ka kay Denmark, manggod ka no. Tagna ka diri sa Netherland kay dali ra kay kana ko matabangan. Kung sa Netherland ka. Maka okay sige. pwede ko mukuan sa imo kanang mangutana sa ko ni kuya nimo ang imong manggod ni kuya nimo. Ang ingon ni kuya nimo is kuan daw kanang baka daw nasa settings. I-program daw nimo sa settings imong laptop kay naa daw na siya sa settings nganong dili na mo function. Sa settings daw na siya. Ingon ni kuya nimo. Para daw kuno mo function imong laptop. Tan-awon daw nimo na sa settings. Dayon ka na imo cellphone. Tan-awon daw na nimo nganong di man ka dili man ka maka-upload o kuan, di man ka maka-upload o anong 2 minutes raman daw. Ang ingon ni kuya nimo sa ako, kuan daw ka sa settings, ka na imong laptop sa settings. Tanaw din mo na sa settings. And then, ay saha mangutan na kong isa. I-connect daw kuno nimo na imong laptop sa kuan. Tan-awon daw nimo sa settings ang imong laptop para makunik sa internet. Ingon ni kuya nimo. Loud ba akong voice? Tan-awon sa nako akong sounds diri sa laptop magud akong gigamit karon sa akong live. Takad sa akong sounds. Ang dako na nakitaas na kani akong sounds. Ako nang gitry dili man jud uy. Dili ang ingon ni kuya nimo sa ako, gitan-aw nimo sa settings, naaba kay si tawag ana kay. Unsa man na siya nga Windows, daan na imong laptop. Daan na imong laptop. Bag-o pati. Kung bag-o pa, mga 2 years pa kapin. Ay, mga 2 years pa kapin. Ako sa doon si kuya para si kuya ni mo ma-explain ha, kadyot lang. Balik ra ko. Akong ignon or mangutana kung saon niya. Dili kay gamiton, ay sa ha. Akong pangutanon si kuya ni mo. Kay ka na si kuya ni mo kabalo man na computer god. Ako lang sa ning ipa-word sa Ginoo. Ay sa mangutana ko ni kuya ni mo ha.
Cry by reason of their taskmasters.
Kajut lang.
For I know their sorrows. And I am come down to deliver them out of the land of the Egyptians, and to bring them up out of that land unto a good land and a large, unto a land flowing with milk and honey, unto the place of the Canaanites, and the Hittites, and the Amorites, and the Perizzites, and the Hivites, and the Jebusites. Now therefore, behold, the cry of the children of Israel is come unto me, and I have also seen the oppression wherewith the Egyptians oppress them. Come now therefore, and I will send thee unto Pharaoh, that thou mayest bring forth my people, the children of Israel, out of Egypt. And Moses said unto God, Who am I, that I should go unto Pharaoh, and that I should bring forth the children of Israel out of Egypt? And he said, Certainly I will be with thee, and this shall be a token unto thee, that I have sent thee. When thou hast brought forth the people out of Egypt, ye shall serve God upon this mountain. And Moses said unto God, Behold, when I come unto the children of Israel, and shall say unto them, The God of your fathers hath sent me unto you, and they shall say to me, What is his name? What shall I say unto them? And God said unto Moses, I am that I am. And he said, Thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, I am hath sent me unto you. And God said moreover unto Moses, Thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, The Lord God of your fathers, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob, hath sent me unto you. This is my name forever, and this is my memorial unto all generations. Go and gather the elders of Israel together, and say unto them, The Lord God of your fathers, the God of Abraham, of Isaac, and of Jacob, appeared unto me, saying, I have surely visited you, and seen that which is done to you in Egypt. And I have said, I will bring you up out of the affliction of Egypt unto the land of the Canaanites, and the Hittites, and the Amorites, and the Perizzites, and the Hivites, and the Jebusites, unto a land flowing with milk and honey. And they shall hearken to thy voice, and thou shalt come, thou and the elders of Israel, unto the king of Egypt, and ye shall say unto him, The Lord God of the Hebrews hath met with us, and now let us go, we beseech thee, 3 days' journey into the wilderness, that we may sacrifice to the Lord our God. And I am sure that the king of Egypt will not let you go, no, not by a mighty hand. And I will stretch out my hand, and smite Egypt with all my wonders which I will do in the midst thereof, and after that he will let you go. And I will give this people favor in the sight of the Egyptians. And it shall come to pass that when ye go, ye shall not go empty. But every woman shall borrow of her neighbor, and of her that sojourneth in her house, jewels of silver, and jewels of gold, and raiment. And ye shall put them upon your sons, and upon your daughters, and ye shall spoil the Egyptians. Chapter 4. And Moses answered and said, But behold, they will not believe me, nor hearken unto my voice, for they will say, The Lord hath not appeared unto thee. And the Lord said unto him, What is that in thine hand? And he said, A rod. And he said, Cast it on the ground. And he cast it on the ground, and it became a serpent. And Moses fled from before it. And the Lord said unto Moses, Put forth thine hand, and take it by the tail. And he put forth his hand, and caught it, and it became a rod in his hand, that they may believe that the Lord God of their fathers, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob, hath appeared unto thee. And the Lord said furthermore unto him, Put now thine hand into thy bosom. And he put his hand into his bosom. And when he took it out, behold, his hand was leprous as snow. And he said, Put thine hand into thy bosom again. And he put his hand into his bosom again, and plucked it out of his bosom, and behold, it was turned again as his other flesh. And it shall come to pass, if they will not believe thee, neither hearken to the voice of the first sign, that they will believe the voice of the latter sign. And it shall come to pass, if they will not believe also these 2 signs, neither hearken unto thy voice, that thou shalt take of the water of the river, and pour it upon the dry land, and the water which thou takest out of the river shall become blood upon the dry land. And Moses said unto the Lord, O my Lord.
Ano daw lang, hilo lang, ingon ni kuya ni mo lang kuan daw. Ang imo daw buhaton is, i-connect daw nimo siya sa network. Ang imong laptop, i-connect daw nimo sa network. Or i-add nimo sa internet setting daw. Oo, pwede ra gyud. I-ano daw nimo ang imong laptop, i-connect daw nimo siya sa network. I-try raw karon siya, i-connect daw nimo sa network para maka-connect daw ka sa internet. Hello po, Mary Jane Wickert. I-connect daw nimo siya. I-try raw siya open, ingon ni kuya nimo. Para na kay kuan, itry raw siya. Isa, gadget lang. Wapo nga gud kung na kay laptop kay daghan kay mong masuportaan ba, for example.
I am slow of speech, and of a slow tongue. And the Lord said unto him, Who hath made man's mouth? Or who maketh the dumb, or deaf, or the seeing, or the blind? Have not I the Lord? Now therefore...
Nimo Rainbow, pre na ba nimo si Filipina Europe Live?
And the anger of the Lord was kindled against Moses. And he said, Is not Aaron the Levite thy brother? I know that he can speak well. And
Salamat kay Rainbow, salamat kaayo. Rainbow, salamat yun kaayo.
He will be glad in his heart. And thou shalt speak unto him, and put words in his mouth. And I will be with thy mouth, and with his mouth, and will teach you what ye shall do. And he shall be thy spokesman unto the people. And he shall be, even he shall be to thee instead of a mouth, and thou shalt be to him.
I-try siya og connect sa kuan.
And thou shalt take this rod in
I-try siya connect sa imong network. Ang imong laptop, kubi ganing na, kubi ka jut. I-try din connect sa network para makakunik ka sa internet. Pre na nimo, okay, kung pre na nimo maayo.
Go in peace. And the Lord said unto Moses in Midian, Go, return into Egypt, for all the men are dead.
Daghan naman day kag asa.
And Moses took his wife and his sons, and set them upon an ass, and he returned to the land of Egypt. And Moses took the rod of God in his hand. And the Lord said unto Moses, When thou goest to return into Egypt, see that thou do all those wonders before Pharaoh, which I have put in thine hand. But I will harden his heart.
Pero di ba naka dili jud ti? Dili na gyud kay settings ana tan-aw raw ang Windows basing ga pa-update siya, naagid na siya, di umutuwa na. Naagid na siya na alang kay adto ra kag sa network, ato ka sa network, then sa internet settings ka. Tan-aw ra ka sa Windows. Di ba unsa man na siya Windows na siya?
Then Zipporah took a sharp stone and cut off the foreskin of her son and cast it at his feet and said, Surely a bloody husband art thou to me. So he let him go.
Sayang manggod na siya kung dili mo magamit. Naagid na naakay kuan ana, naakay kuan ana sa iya ha.
Said to Aaron, Go into the wilderness to me.
Kinsa kay magkatudlo sa imo ana ba?
Met him in the mount of God and kissed him.
Sa imong internet
Moses
settings.
told Aaron all the words of the Lord who had sent him, and all the signs which he had commanded him. And Moses and Aaron went and gathered together all
Di ba English man na? Di ba English man na imong kuan, imong
words which the Lord
laptop? Ang akong laptop man gud diri kay Germany.
to the sight of the people.
Germany made ang akong
The people believed
gikan sa Germany nga product akong laptop. So
and that he had looked
galisod jud ko unsaon siya, pero
they bowed.
kanang imo murag English ng imo ba, murag dali ra ng imo ha.
Chapter 5. And afterward Moses
English na no, murag
told Pharaoh,
mangutan atong i-search sa internet unsaon pagkuan. Unsa dili siya makakonect sa kuan sa internet settings.
And Pharaoh said, Who is the Lord, that I should obey his voice to let Israel go? I know not the Lord, neither will I let Israel go. And they said, The God of the Hebrews hath met with us. Let us go, we pray thee, 3 days' journey into the desert, and sacrifice unto the Lord our God, lest he fall upon us with pestilence.
Yeah, how to connect your laptop to
The king of
Wi-Fi.
Egypt said unto them, Wherefore do you, Moses and Aaron, let the people from their works get you unto your burdens? And Pharaoh said, Behold, the people of the land now are many, and ye make them rest from their burdens. And Pharaoh commanded the same day the taskmasters of the people and their officers, saying, Ye shall no more give the people straw to make brick as heretofore. Let them go and gather straw for themselves.
Ay sa tagaan ta ka o kuan tagaan ta ka o
Ye shall lay upon them. Ye shall not diminish aught thereof.
tagaan ta kag kuan lang. I-share na ko sa imong messenger.
Let us go and sacrifice to our God. Let their more work be laid upon the men, that they may labor therein, and let them not regard vain words.
Para na kay
The
kuan.
people went out, and their officers, they spake to the people, saying, Thus saith Pharaoh, I will not give you straw. Go ye, get you straw where ye can find it, yet not aught of your work shall...
Hi Najid Marie, hello, kumusta? Kumusta naman ka Najid?
Egypt should gather stubble instead of straw.
Salamat kay sa imong pagpasok day. Wala na ko nagpakita sa akong dagway kay dili gani mo kita nga akong dagway aning OBS nako. Lahi man akong OBS god. Kung OBS kuan man ni siya god, dili ni OBS para sa imuha. Najid Marie. Nakoy gisin sa imo lang nga kuan kanang tan-awa sa lang out sa kadyot. Naabta na ba kag ay sa hulat-hulat sa kadyot og mga 20 minutes para dili ka mabawasan og oras. Patataw sa gamay aya ka gawas then balik lang dayon ka. Na ako'y gisin sa imuha para sa imong laptop unsaon nimo pagkunik sa wifi. Tan-awa na patataw sa gamay mga tan-awa sa una abot na ba kag mga 20 minutes. Hello, Sarah Sly, Pilohos. Kumusta ka, Sarah? Ay, maubaday, okay ra na, uy. O, ang ako na Jid, dili siya magkuan. Ang imo madungog sa ako, tingog ra Jid, dili makita kong dagway kay. Wala man siya sa laptop nako, pero sa cellphone, pwede siya sa cellphone. Kaya lang, lahi og settings ang sa cellphone, dili ko kabalo sa cellphone og settings na ang Streamlab OBS sa cellphone pwede siya pero dili ko kabaloon sa siya pagbuhat kay lahi siya na siya camera sa cellphone pero lahi siya nga settings dili pare sa laptop dili ko kamao lang karon tagtaod lang Filipina Europe Live karong tagtaod out sa kadyot dayon tan-awa na akong gi-share sa imo unsaon nimo pag-connect sa internet. Sige lang salamat talaga Mary Jane nag-ilis man gud ko Mary Jane kay hapit na man gud nagkatong kaganina pagsulod nako sa imo nag-busy lang gid ko adto then pagka katong nag-message na rin ko sa imo ha. Pagkahuman din adto mga taud-taod napataw-tawran gyud aya din ko nag-live. Salamat jud kayo Mary Jane. Hi Princess Anod, kumusta ka na? Nag-BG lang ko sa imong ilis kaganina. Nag-BG ka sa kong ilis kaganina na Jid Marie, wala lagi ka nag-message sa ako. Nag-message unta ka day. Pagkatapos na ko makuha akong watch hours day, magbanat ko sa inyo day ha. Hasta kang Princess Anod, kang Mary Jane Swicker. Oo, pagkatapos na ako makuha akong watch hours, bakas by God's help this week, I don't know talaga, pero basin siguro makuha na ako kung 4,000 hours this month. O, nakabidji ko sa imong ilis ka ganina, nagsabaon ta ka sa ako. Na Jade, Marie, wala ko ka shout out sa imong ka ganina. Princess Anod, kumusta man ka sis? Magkuan ra jud ko sa inyo, magbawi ra ko sa inyo ha pagka human na ko ani na busy lang jud ko kay nag-ilis man ko ganina. Unya nag-ilis na pud ko karon para mahuman na ko day kay murang dili na gyud dapat langan-langanon kay na naman gud akong oras sa More than 3,000 naman gud akong oras. Uli di kay na PM ko gawas mayo mga was comment. Not okay day. I'm done praying day, so much hearting inside of my heart day. I need to go in room and pray for him. Tagad sa Princess Anod, i-add mo ako sa Messenger. I-add mo ako sa Messenger, Prince, aron maampuan ta ka day. Princess Anod, i-add mo ako sa Messenger para maampuan ta ka. Para grabe magud ang power pagdagan magampo. You need a prayer, manggod. Ang akong Facebook, di ra pa ko kasulat ani akong laptop isa mag-on ko sa akong cellphone na. Murag dili ko login om ta chatten. Aliberekten dia versent vorden open bara verkeken agui. That's mangyud ni dili magita kasulat ani. Mag-open sa kukuan. Najid Marie. Salamat jud kay sa inyong pag-ani ha. Pag mahuman ako ani day magbanat jud ko sa inyo og kuan para kamo na pud ma-reach og 4,000 hours ha. Ipang play all ko lang na inyong mga playlist din ha para makuan na. Ikaw Princess Anod, wala jud ko balo sa imong sitwasyon ha, pero mo lang gyud na day, hatag mo lang gyud na sa Ginoo kay ang Ginoo makamilagro gyud. But kung gusto nimo mag-open ka sa ako sa kay nakasabot man jud ko sa imo, kung gusto ka mag-open sa ako sa kuan akong yatag sa imo akong Messenger para dito ta communicate kung gusto lang nimo. Kay dili ra man ako ang mag-pray. Magka-pray man pud si Margie of Shuma sa imo, akong friend. Pareha man na sa ako ang Japon. Pareha man na sa ako nga born again si Margie. Si Filipina Europe Life, born again na. Filipina Europe Life from Denmark, born again na. Pwede ni muna makuanan po. Daghan may mag-pray sa imo kung gusto ka. Kung gusto lang nimo kasi dili man gyud na basta nakasabot jud ko sa imo ana kana imong gibati karon nakasabot jud ko ana. Kung gusto ka nga daghan may magampo, sige ano ni muna sa ako sa Messenger, tagaan ta kag kuan, ibutang nako diha ha. Mo sign in sa ako sa akong kuan. Lang nag-share nako sa imo Filipina Europe Life sa how to connect your laptop to Wi-Fi. Pag-sign out sa dinha, pag-sign out and then i-plaster sa na imong laptop para makunik ka na ka sa Wi-Fi aron makasulod ka sa ako. Ay sa Princess tagaan ta kag Messenger kung gusto ka makipag kuan sa ako, pwede ka dito aron ato nang iampo, ha? Oo, nakasabot gyud ko sa imo nga yes. I understand talaga. You need manggod og prayer. Nga naa jud magampo sa imo. Ay, isa. Ni ano ta ka sa muni akong Facebook para ma-add ko nimo. Kana akong Facebook ko ana siya day, wa kay makita dagway nako diha pero ang makita nimo daha kuan lang nako kanang mga video mga sa YouTube. Muna imong timaylan nga ako na kay public man akong mga YouTube diha kanang akong gipang ayaw lang na mga LS nako kay wala na ako nagibutang sa YouTube gi-share. Pwede ko nimo i-add day karon dayon, pwede ka dito mag-message sa ako sa Messenger dayon. Magkuan ka kay ako takang ampuan og si Ako po nang patabang po ampo ni Margie Obsiuma. Friend naman siguro ni mo na si Margie Obsiuma. O si Margie Obsiuma, yang banaan na Australiano. Kuan man na si Margie, born again na si Margie. Magkakuan ka na kay kana si Margie, kuan na si Margie. Dili po na siya basta-basta og kuan. So itry ko og add and then and Najid, salamat jud kay Najid sa imong kuanday ha pagbisita sa akong tahanan nga payag nga wala gyud koy dagway diri day. Bulak-bulak ra gining ako kaning tulips. And then gapaningkamot nagikuday nga mahuman nagikuday sa akong oras day kay ngano kinanglan na jud ko mahuman sa akong oras. Tan-amol imong timalan dia Princess Anod na ako'y kuan din na ako'y ang makita nimo di ako YouTube. Oo. Basta tabangan ta mo pag gumanan ako ani day matabangan ta na gyud mo day kay nang nabisig ko permik ilis kay giapason ako kay dili na nako kaya karong September. Karon ra gyud ko na ay pray kay sa September mag-eskwela na ko dayon. Siguro magsugod na siguro kog trabaho. Oo, then busy na jud wala na panahon sa YT. Gitry ko na lang jud ni karon para mahuman jud ko. Wala jud tay padulan sa Ginoo jud ta day maumi bow down my knees gaina day. Sige ko talk and pray nang tulo jud ako. Amen. Praise the Lord jud day. Gitugyan ako ang tanan kanya day. Amen gayud Princess Anod. Inana gyud ko Princess Anod kung magampo pod ko. Okay day dito ta magtok. Sige dito ta magtok. Gamay na lang kimbot imo day. Oo, gamay na lang kung kimbot na jid. More than 3,000 hours na ko na jid. Gamay na lang kimbot. The notebook ni ang dili mo kunik ate. Notebook ni ang dili mo kunik. Notebook lagi nga laptop. Nag-send ko sa imo og kuan. Ang notebook nga laptop parehara na siya nag-send ko sa imo how to connect the wifi sa laptop nimo. I-try siya. Gi-search na ko sa YouTube. I-try siya para baka makunik nimo. Para mawala na imong problema sa imong laptop para maka-support pud ka sa ako. Naad na ko nimo wala pa ko nimo naad lisod ko nimo mapangitaan ni ba. Basta kung makita ko nimo playlist ka na ko unya day sige salamat kay Najid dali ra ko mahuman kung imo kong tabangan. Salamat jud kay Najid na ako'y playlist nga normal nga regular na ko nga video pwede to nimo ipadagan para dali ra ko mahuman naron wala na. Ang akong buhaton sa inyo, tabangan ta na lang mo. Kay dagan man, ang gwapo man gud kay kung dili naman ko makailis, dali kay kung tabang sa inyo. Bakit kung nakailis, bita ko, limitado kay kung tabang sa inyo eh. Limitado kay akong play, kay paningkamot ta sa oras nga mahuman. Hi, Florcy Lane. Hello, host. Magandang gabi. Shout out sa nandyan. Hello. Hello, Florcy Lane. I think I cannot eat that one. My throat. Maybe tomorrow. Dahil unsay imo profile pic Luxembourg. Wala jud ko daway. Nakalimot man ko ganina. Ang akong profile pic ang akong profile pic Luxembourg. Unya kung mag-abot kag Luxembourg ang marka diha. Limitado kay kung oras na jud Marie kay sige makukilis unsaon ako pagtabang pagpananaw sa uban nga gapaningkamot man ta sa oras unsaon kana ko ni pag ang uban nga nag-subscribe sa ako nay uban wala pa nako nadtuoy kay gapaningkamot ta sa oras pero gabisit japon ko sa ila pero ambot bisitahan baka nako sila tanan. Ako pag ginang tan-awon kada isa karon ang uban nako nga nananaw sa akong mga pelikula wala pa nako sila baliki kay dili naman ako sila maato kay sige magkog ilis kay gusto lang kita mahuman kay ron pagkahuman wala na sitol na taan din tapos balos na lang sa ila then tapos banat ta sa ila like sa inyo banat pud ko dagang usuportahan usa na pud ka anak na Jade Marie Luxembourg akong kuan makita nimo akong profile na marka nga Luxembourg kung imong tutukan wala koy dagway sa akong Facebook kuan ra na then after nimo makita na Jade Francis Anod makita nimo akong mga pelikula gipang share nako kita nimo ang Filipina Bisaya Netherland mo na timailan nimo diha busa na Jade Marie banat pud kag ilis pwede ra gud ka mag live god pasagdan ra gud nimo na may manulod ana para madagdag pud sa imo sa oras dayon ayaw i-hide imong ilis ha kay kung mahuman bay ako magpadagana rabi ako sa inyo labi na ka ikaw hapit na pud ka banatan ta na kay hapit na rabak ka hapit naman ka dili naman ka ngay dapat langan-langanon kay mobalik man kag zero na ako'y friend si Little Kids Mime permanente gyud ilis murag mapaway lang na siya kadyot ilis na pod paway kadyot ilis na pod paway kadyot ilis na pod muna iyang gibuhat karon kay by September mo expire na magud siya by September. Welcome Flores Lynn. Welcome sis. Or tagay ko sa imo Princess Anod, pwede pod ikaw magatag sa ako og imong Facebook. Then ako'y mag-add. Try na ako. Then i-delete ra gud nimo. Pwede naman nimo i-delete. Na-delete ba to? Pwede na rin nimo i-delete pod. Kung unsa gani pwede po kung maglisod ka pangita sa ako, pwede na po ako ang muhatag sa imo. O ikaw muhatag sa ako, ako'y mag-add. Ana ra siya. Gamay na lang gid akong kimbot ani kung magsige jud kog ilis. May chances gyud ko maybe this week basta this month sa August mahuman na gyud ko dayon banat na gyud intang kog tabang sa inyo kay kailangan po ninyo ang tulong para dai magpadagan at the same time mag-ilis gyud mo ha ilabi na gyud ikaw na Jade pag ilis gyud salamat kay Jilin salamat yun kay Jilin Hi Melody! How are you? Ang imo sigurong ilis kay early morning ka din na sa America. Diri sa, Imong ilis siguro diri sa amo is early morning. Mga kadlawon siguro sa amo diri imong ilis. Di ta ka kasapon usahay kay tulog pa man ko Tulog pa ko usahay. So di ka na ako makwanan. Kaya nakatulog pa. Magsige kag ilis every morning. Dili na siya dili na morning sa inyo mura gabi na diri sa amo is early morning siguro. Murag every evening ka. Kung every evening ka, dini sa amo morning na, early morning. Kay katong nag-ilis ka, hapit ka naman matulog at tuon niya murag buntag naman gito siya sa amo. Murag duda ko early kapag yun, mga malapit na ako sa saging, mami. Ay, nakalimutan ko. Gusto kitang, kunin ko yung isa ka cellphone ko. Dagdagan kita ng isa. Baka hindi pa kita, para madagdagan ka ng banana, ha. Kunin ko muna yung isa. Dagdagan kita melody. Shout out sa mga nandyan, sabi ni Florslyn. Ay sa melody ha, dagdagan kita ng isa. Sa isa kong sundalo. Para maano ka na. Tingnan ko muna yung si Florslyn kung ano na ba ito siya, madami ba ito siyang ang emoji lin nagdagan na to dito day. Oo. Ay sa iyano kita para madami ka na. Baka hindi mo pa dikit si Filipina Europe Life. Idikit mo yan from Denmark yan. Kung di mo pa nadikit, mo balos rin na sa imo. Nabisi pa na si Filipina Europe Life ug kuan sa iyang cellphone o sa iyang laptop. Marlindor. Melody Marlin. Oy, nganong di man ako siya makita ay sa. Type lang kung pagka-type. Melody Lindor. Uy, 905 na ka. Ngita sa ko og kaning gamay para maad ta ka diretso. Tan-awon ta kaning 4 minutes nimo. Nano kaning 4 minutes ha? Ayaw na ni siya og balusi kay sundalo ra man ako ni siya, wala ni siya sulod. Unya ra na ako ni siya sudlan kung mamunin ako. Hapit na ko moabot sa 4,000 hours. Melody, mo nang gabanat ko og LS para mahuman nako. Basin mahuman na siguro ko this month. Dagdagan kita ng isa para madugangan ni imo ang isa para kay 900 naman day ka 900 na kakapin. Baka di mo pa dikit si kuan. Ano yung diskarte mo naabot mo ang money mo. Wala pa ko na money. Nagdasal lang talaga nagdasal, Lord. Nagampo ra ko, Lord. Tabangi ko sa kong oras, kaya di na ko kaya, Lord. Nagampo ra ko. Ano po ka advice mo? Sa kung gusto ka talaga, magdasal ka sa Panginoon, magampo ka nga, tabangan ka nga, makuha ni mo imong oras nga, tagaan kag kusog nga magpadayon then tapos mga ito kag tabang kay Ginoo. Ang Ginoo manggod ang gatabang sa ato. Kay kung bisan pa taog sige tag ilis kung wala ang Ginoo wala man na. Maay man gitong naatay Ginoo kay magsampit ta sa Ginoo kay ang Ginoo man gud mo tabang sa atoa. Gipangayo lang ako sa Ginoo nga Lord, tabangi ko sa kong oras kay di gid nako kaya Lord. Tabangi ko nga mag-ilis ko pero bisan pag mag-ilis kung walay taon saon na lang. Iko Lord tabangi ko Lord kanang imo silang hikapon Ginoo nga manuod sila sa kong ilis. Imo silang hikapon Lord kay wala man gid ko'y gahom ana. Prayer ra gid ko day. Akong gibuhat is prayer ra gyud. Nangayo lang ko sa Ginoo dayon nag-ilis pod ko. Then prayer. And then Ginoo gyud ang nagtabang, wala gyud ko'y kaumana. Kay siya may naghikap sa like for example, karon nagsulod ka di gihikap ka ni Lord kay nakita lang ko nimo gisulod man ka di si Lord na naghikap sa imo. Ana ra na pagkahuman pud nako sa inyo na pud kumutabang kay usa man ka sa usaman ka sa nagtabang sa ako. So by the moment nga mamunin ako, mag-expect ka nga magpadagan ko sa imong pelikula busa andaman na diha. I-playlist na imong pelikula kay tabangan man pud kanako nga ma-reach nimo ang oras. I-play man ka dili lang nga mananaw ko sa imong kung masapunta ka sa imong LS mananaw ko. Kay siyempre di ba kung mamunin ako dili naman jud ko mag-LS. Kung mag-LS ko panalagsara na dili na permanente. Basin depende na basta dili lagi na permanente sama sa akong gibuhat karon. So expecting ka nga by the time mamunin ako usa ka sa akong pagatan-awon. Usa ka sa akong pagasuportahan. Dagan man mo pero wala man ay kaso kay ato ra man ang ipadagan. Basta magkuan ka na, mag-playlist ka sa imong mga pelikula. Mag-playlist ka sa imong pelikula kay ngano one day mamunin ako adtuan ta ka and then ipadagan ako na daghan man mo akong ipadagan. Daghan man ni akong gamit diri sa balay, daghan ko matabangan. Dili lang sa laptop, dili lang sa iPad, dili lang sa mga cellphone, dagan-dagan man so dagan ko matabangan sa inyo. So pag playlist lang mo kay one of this day makakuan ko sa inyo para madali pud mo mamuni. Madali mo mag-like ko ha, then mag-God bless lang ko ha, i-add ta ka. Then ayaw na ni siya balusi kay wala ni siya content. Unya ora ni sudlan og content kung magkuan na ko kunong mamuni na siguro ko. Pagkuan gyud siya lilisa kay usabi ka sa nagtabang sa ako. Usabi ka nga sige kag tan-aw sa akong LS sa una pa. Expect ka na na-add na ka. Kini si Hannah Ricos. Kung ang ako man kong oras, more than 3,000 hours na ko. So, gamay na lang. Mga pila na lang siguro kakimbot, pero kailangan dyan ko mag-LS. Kay, ang LS man good makatabang sa akong LS. So, kinanglan dyan ko mag-LS. So, nag-LS man ko ganyang buntag. Nag-LS ko ganyang buntag, pero mag-LS bagay ko gabi. Kay, para mahuman na ko. Kay, imagine nimo kung maka-LS ko, niya dagan manulod Japon sa gabi the more dyan ko sa dali. Then pagkahuman, wala na ko'y kuan, tabang-tabang na lang ko sa inyo. Mag-play-play na lang ko sa inyo. Dayon, dakan po akong matabangan. Kaya kung sige kong LS, minus limitado akong tabang. Dili gid siya di jud ko makahatag o grabe nga tabang pag sige kong LS kay akong dagway man gud LS ra gyud. Day. Uy, Princess Anod, unsa man ano na ko nimo? I-ano lang ko melody ha. Kana si Hannah Rickles ayaw na balusi. Pwede ko nimo tan-awon sa nako. Wala ko nimo naaday, wala ko nimo nakita. Princess Anod. paghatag diri sa imong Facebook kay ako ray mag-add sa imo kung okay ra sa imo. No, ako gyud dili gyud kumingon nga sana tulungan ka gyud nako kay ang Ginoo may nagbutangan na sa kung kasing-kasing dili man na siya mawala kay it is part man gud na siya. Ever since nagyud na siya, dili na nimo na makuha sa kung sa baga dili na makuha sa ako melody. You are part ka na ana. Oh, I really help you talaga, magtulong gid ko sa imo after na gyud na ko ani. Ako takang banatan pod after ko ani kay murag I'm expecting gyud nga karon lagi kong bulan na taman. Ma-reach na nako ang 4,000. Mo bitaw nga sige kog LS kay para madali ta ba? Para the more ta nga madali, the more, for example kay Princess Annod, ako man po na siyang tabangan. O dili na nako na dagan kog tabangan, dagan kog ipang padagan. I-playlist lang na inyong pelikula kay dali ra na siya ipadagan. Kay bisan pag natanaw na nako na siya, ako ra man na siyang tan-awon og balik kay the more ko nga mutanaw sa inyong mga pelikula, the more nga dali inyo makuha ang oras kay madagdag man gid siya sa oras. Madagdag siya sa oras. Salamat gyud. Gusto pud nako nga kamo, pod mamuni pod mo one day. So I want to help also after. Mutabang pod ko sa inyo pag mahuman nako banatan ta pod mo kay mura man na ang way nga makatabang pod ko sa inyo. Nag-start ko sa YT is April 22. Nakuha na ako akong 1,000 subscriber. 14 days lang. Wala ko ng isa ka bulan. And then, nag-start ko og LS is end of June. Magduha ko ka bulan sa akong pag-LS karong katapusan sa Ugos. Og mag-expect pod ko sa katapusan sa Ugos, humanak ko. Kuha na nako ang 4,000 hours. Kadyot ra ko. Nag-start kog LS, balik ikaduha ra ko kabulan karong August. Oo. Mga kuan lang ko kabulan, May, June, July, August. 4 months lang. Day unsay imong profile pic day? Akong profile pic day, dili mangguntay camera day ba? Ay saan pakiton ta ka day be. Dili manggun ko live day, tagad sa day. Makita nimo day ang building sa Luxembourg. Kaning building day, then marka Andy Pill, then akong profile day, makita nimo na day kung imong tuplokon na aman to, view profile. Makita nimo day ang The Remax Collection Luxembourg. Oo. Ang imong Melody, ang imong kuan, Melody Marquez Lindorp ang imong Facebook. Sige, i-add kita. Ang Princess Annod, ang makita nimo sa akong profile pic is, makita nimo ng The Remax Collection. And then sa Ubos, Luxembourg. Sa Ubos. Na ay mga tao nga naglakaw-lakaw sa picture, nagbaklay. Muna siya, ako ana. Makita nimo ang The Remax. Kining murag, unsa ba ni siya? Kani bitang tindahan man ni tindahan. Sige. Iano kita Melody. Iano kita Melody. Naara ko ti, salamat kaayo Jilin. Nagdagan na tong imo Jilin. Na anak ka sa 23 ata. 23 na imong ilis day gikan sa uno pa ingon 23 na kaday. Usahay ako lang siyang ihunong usahay kay para mapahulay po dang pon. Oo, pero ay o sige ako nang i-delete ang ako day ha. Kay usahay ra ba naara ba ng ako. Naara ba ng ako di aday ako nang i-delete ang ako. Walay sa payan Jeline. Ako ra nang tiwasong tanahan tud mahuman. Para pud ka madali ra pud ka Jeline kay ngano kailangan pud na nimong oras. Oo. 1,000 ang kulang. Kinsay 1,000 ikaw? Dali ra kay na 1,000 day. Dali ra kay na uy, nanaka sa 3,000 di ay, dali ra kay ka uy. Dali ra kay ka, banati lang na, dali ra kay ka di na ka mabtan og kuan. Di na ka mabtan na basing kun dili September siguro ka. Or maybe posible pud ka karon ra kang kuan. Posible karon ra pud kang bulana. Akong kulang 1,001. Ang imong kulang nanalugar ka sa 2,900. Ang imong kulang na lang is 1,100. Apit na uy, dali ra kay na uy. Ako agani labi na kag sige kag LS. Ako gituyo na ko LS ganabuntag, tuyo po na ko LS karon kay munang nangutana bitaw ko sa inyo kung nag-LS ba si Joey kay gusto pud ko mo support kay Joey kung kinsay sunod mag-LS. Kay akong plano kung mag-LS dayon ko dito na ko alas 12 sa gabi. Kay alas 12 sa gabi or alauna sa gabi kay ngano ang mosulod sa ako si Margie man nga Obsuma from Australia. Balo man na siya nga ga-LS ko gabi. Mata man na siya buntag man na sa Australia good ang alauna. Siya na itig sulod sa ako siya na itig tikaw sa akong LS. Hantod kinsay mo sulod. Dali na nang imo day 1,000 ako kay more than 3. Pero wala pa ko nag-abot sa 3,500 ha. Pero dali na. Wala pa ko niabot pero wala pa man na-count ang uban. Dali ra kay nang ako pod kay sige mag-LS. I'm expecting lagi either sana this week or basta karon na gyud bulan. Karon na gyud ko bulan kay wala pa man nakwenta ang uban and then tapos nag-LS pa ko kaganina, nag-LS pa ko kagahapon plus na pa join nag-play sa akong mga pelikula. Sana dagan no, sana dagan mag-play. Dayon madali na jud ko basin siguro and then banat na din ko sa inyo, tabang di ko sa inyo po daron dali ra pud mo mahuman. Aron dili na kay ta magkuan kanang grabe nga LS. Melody Marlindo day nabura mo na Facebook name mo dito para walang papunta sa yan na manluluko baka matiknot nila yan. Iwan ko kung nandito pa ba si Melody. Melody. Hello Jeline channel. Melody na wala pa day. Ano pa nimo Melody i-delete nimo, gidelete ko na. Pero usually dili man ko kung naay mag-adto sa akong channel, dili man ko kuan sa ila gabalos kay ang ako mong channel murag dili kayo siya attractive. Wala may mga picture diha YouTube na kung mga pelikula sa YouTube na pero dili man nila kay na makuha ng akong host usa pa imo profile. Tanawa lagi akong profile sa Luxembourg lagi to. Amigo na nimo si Jeline. Amigo mo sa Facebook ni Jeline. Amigo mi ni Jeline sa Facebook. Kung amigo mo ni Jeline, kinsa man imong amigo diri nga kauban nimo sa amigo nimo si Makas, Bunji Makas, pero murag dili siguro, no? Adto ka sa ako, ang imo makita sa ako is the Remax Luxembourg. Oo. Be, tanaw na ko bigyan na ad ba ko nimo? Murag wala jud ko nimo nakita eh. Wala ko nimo nakita, murag galisod kag pangita sa ako. Tanawa akong tagay ganing kog imong Facebook dire, then i-delete lang dayon baka ako'y makaunag pangita sa imo. O Princess Anod, i-delete lang dayon. Jilin, ako na siyang tiwason, and then tapos adto na pud din ko sa imong regular nga video day. Para dali na pud ka mahuman. Ana ra good na siya good. Kaya ka ng imong 1,000, dali ra kay na, dali ra kay na 1,000 nimo. Dali ra ka maabot ba? Dili na, siguro September ra ka. Or wag siguro, wata ka balo, basing August ra pud ka. Basta permi lang jud ka mag-LS everyday, dali ra kay na siya makuha. Murag gyud wala ko nimo nakita gayud Princess Anod, wag ko nimo nakita. Ano kita, Princess Melody, i-add kita sa Facebook daya, ay saman to si Melody be. Oh, delete na ni Melody, uy. Gidelete na ni Melody ang yang kuan. Melody raman Japon ni. Tapos na day Princess. Princess Anod, yun imong ngalan sa Facebook. Kay unsa pa imong profile pic dagan man same imo name mao ba dagan kay kung ngalan kuan sa karon maura na akong profile dili ko nimo makita tagad sa ilisdan lugar na ko ni akong profile lugar mo ba dagan kay kuan. Pwede po dakong i-transparan og bulak, tulips, katong yellow. Ay sa. Usbon ako akong profile pic ha. Ang akong profile pic, ang makita nimo sa akong profile pic, kuan kanang building lagi siya, kanang building mga building siya nga street nga dako nga building, and then na din siya makita nimo nga title nga mura man ni siya glass kung imong tutukan din naa siya Remax collection, the Remax collection Luxembourg. Kana bang mura bag ka ng billboard, pero di siya billboard, gamay man siya nga murag billboard bitaw para lang ngalan, murag inana lang siya Princess Anod. Dayon building siya nga kuan din na ay naaday mga tao naglakaw sa dalan. Oo, sa karsada ba, in between tunga mo na imong makita nakay makita diri nga bata nga gamay murag mga pila ba di ka tuig ning batanan ni. makita ni mo ning babae nga nakatalikod, naka-short. Ang imong makita diri kaning bata nga ang iyang short is green ata, yes, green. Ang imong makita sa akong profile pic is building, and then dalan, then naay mga tao nga nagbaklay. Muna imong nakalimot man gud ko nakalimot ko pakita ni sa imo sa nag-live ko. Sana nakita to nimo kaganina para dili na ka or tagay ko sa imong Facebook kay ako'y magkuan din i-delete lang dai nimo. Tagay ko sa imong Facebook kay ako'y mag-add sa imo ha. Para dili ka malisdan sa ako ha. Kaya ako magkuan lisuran ka sa akong kuan kay dili man ko kapakita og dagway. Wala kay makita nga dagway sa ako diri. Ang timailan lang nimo ko may iwan ko lang pon ko ha. Salamat kayo Melody. Salamat kayo Melody ha. Ingat ka Melody. Sa oras dia buntag. Murag buntag no. Salamat kayo sa imong support. Tingnan ko muna mailbox namin. Sige. Salamat kay Melody ha. Salamat jud kayo. Sige, salamat kay Melody. Kuan Princess Anod, ikaw maghatag sa ako og kuan Princess Anod. Imong Facebook ako'y moadto. Ako'y moadto ba? Ako'y moadto sa imo kung okay lang sa imo. Ako tagay ko sa imong Facebook, ako'y moadto. Para dili ka makuan, dili ka makuan sa kuan. Kung okay lang sa imo, ako'y mag-visit sa imong kuan. Sa imong Facebook kung gusto ka. Instead ikaw pag once makasulod ka ng undipel, kung makita nimo pag makasulod ka, for example i-try mo ng undipel nga nay marka ng Luxembourg, makita nimo sa akong gi-share din na sa akong YouTube ang Filipina Bisaya Netherland, mao na ako na muna imong timailhan. Madali naman yung makita kay kanang akong mga YouTube nako kay i-share na ko na sa akong Facebook sa akong mga friends. Katong mga friends, dili sa friends nako sa YT kay kabalo naman na sila. Ang friends nako sa Pilipinas kay gapananaw man na sila sa ako ang labi na sa church na mo. Gapananaw na sa ako yung sa among simbahan ng akong mga friends. Gapananaw na sila sa akong mga salida. Munang ako yun na siyang i-share kung na ako'y mga bago nga pelikula. I-share na ko na siya kay para kuan. Nagkaon na lang kuan yung kanang kuan. Parang yung gagalibog di kasi akong sige lang kay kung pananglitan dili ko nimo maad karon. Pwede man ugma kay mag-live man gyapon ko ugma buntag. Mag-live ko buntag ugma either 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock in the morning. Kay mao lagi para lagi ta mahuman sa tong oras mo na sige tag live. Kay ang live man gud nako dako kog makuha sa akong live pare ka ganina. Dako to kung nakuha ka ganina Japon. So dali ra jud ko ani mahuman nya tas ba siya nga oras. Muna lang akong buhaton para madali ko para mahuman na in town ko. Kay kung di maglangan-langan ko the more man ko makuan kung maglangan-langan ko. So ang akong buhaton na lang is magbanat na lang kita ni Kilis para gyud ta dili ta makuan. Mura na akong gabanatan. Maglibog jud ka sa kuha kay lahi nang akuan di mo ko na basta-basta dili mo na dito makita. Dili pareha sa kanang uban nga dali ra bitaw makuan. Ang ako dili. Pwede ko ikaw magkatag sa ako og imong Facebook, ako rin mo adto sa imo ha kung maglisod ka. Kung okay ra sa imo. Pwede man ako ang mag-add sa imo sa Facebook. Kung labi na kung pareha imong profile picture diri, dayon maupo di mong kuan sa sa maura na siya kung in kaso gani ano lang na nimo day kanang imong gibati dia day iampo lang na sa Ginoo hatag na sa Ginoo day para ma-release ka ana kay dili na siya tiaw basta ra ba kasing-kasing kay lisod kay nang kasing-kasing ang Ginoo ra pagid mo makakuan ana wala na lain basta kasing-kasing kay sigutan di gina basta-basta ba. Tagay ko kuan nimo, tagay ko nimo og tagay ko nimo og kanang wagi ko nimo na kuan ka galibog ka sa kung kuan. Tagay ko nimo og kanang imong Facebook princess. Kaya ako mag-add sa imo kung okay ra sa imo para maano ta ka Higat ka na atong mga kuantigid na to na makaya kong sa ato na nakaugalingon. Umagunay kuan.
Murmurings against the Lord. And what are we that ye murmur against us? And Moses said, This shall be, when the Lord shall give you in the evening flesh to eat, and in the morning bread to the full, for that the Lord heareth your murmurings which ye murmur against him. And what are we? Your murmurings are not against us, but against the Lord. And Moses spake unto Aaron, Say unto all the congregation of the children of Israel, Come near before the Lord, for he hath heard your murmurings. And it came to pass, as Aaron spake unto the whole congregation of the children of Israel, that they looked toward the wilderness, and behold, the glory of the Lord appeared in the cloud. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, I have heard the murmurings of the children of Israel. Speak unto them, saying, At even ye shall eat flesh, and in the morning ye shall be filled with bread, and ye shall know that I am the Lord your God. And it came to
Hi,
pass, that
Melody.
the quails came up, and covered the camp.
Nara ka sa inyong balay karon?
They lay round about the host.
Di ka mo lakaw?
And when the dew that lay was gone up,
Until when ang iyong ilis? Na, unya ni, mga unsa oras. Pwede na ka kung gusto ka na kay lakaw, okay ra, wali kurat. Sige, Jilin, salamat. Sige, good night, Jilin. Good night, Jilin, good night. Salamat kaayo. Good night. Unya pa man ko matulog. Akong bana na pa sa silong, nananaw pag salida. Melody, pwede ka mag-ILS ng gaya nito. Ginagawa ko. Pwede mo rin pabayaan lang. Pwede kang matulog. Pwede ra inana melody kung in kaso kung mag-iilis ka ng gabi. At saka tapos, for example, mag-iilis ka ng gabi. Pwede mo lang pabayaan. And then tapos, kung nandoon kami nakapasok, busy lang kami. Ganun naman ang ginagawa namin. Kung gusto mo talaga ng dagdag ng oras, pabayaan mo lang kasi hindi mo man kaya na palagi kang for example nandyan lang. At saka yung hindi kasi ito sa YouTube na ginagamit ko. Apps kasi itong ginagamit ko. And then tapos may parang may limit ata siya na oras. Hanggang depende kung okay ang connection sa internet, pero yung last ko na LS gamit ang apps. Apps kasi ito eh. Apps kasi ang ginagamit ko, pero yung last na LS ko na apps, ito pa rin ang ginagamit ko. Umabot siya ng 6 hours kasi nag-LS po ako I think 12 o'clock in the midnight or 1 o'clock kaya ewan ko, nakalimutan ko. And then I think natapos po ako is mga 6 o'clock in the morning. So kasi nakatulog ako eh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think nag-live ako is 12 midnight, and then natutulog na ako, and then may pumapasok, mga supporters ko din, yung ewan ko kung kailan sila, mayroon din akong isa talaga na pumapasok na sure ako talaga na nagtagal siya kasi friend ko siya eh. Yep. Hindi lang friend ko siya sa YT, friend ko din siya friend ko talaga siya in person. So, pag makikita niya na nakailis ako, especially, for example, midnight, and then, kasi sa Australia kasi siya nakatira eh. So, morning kasi yan pag 12 o'clock, midnight sa kanila. So, kung maaga siyang gumising, or either 5 o'clock siya, baka 12 dito sa amin, ayun, kaagad na siya magpasok. Nandoon na siya mag-stay hanggang ilang oras. O, nag-video lang yan. And then, tapos, kung may pumapasok pa na iba, di makadagdag, pero nandoon na siya. Naka-video lang. From Australia. So, maganda din kung may kaibigan ka na ganyan na nagstay. Kagaya din ni Bonji Pilapil. Si Bonji Pilapil, nag-video lang ako kahapon, nagla-live siya. Sabi ko lang sa kanya, ano lang sis, magtagal ka, dugayon nimo imong LS, kay mag-video ako, matulog naman ko. So kung pila to ka oras kang Bonji Pilapil, maupod to kung oras nga kung natag sa iya, kay from the start man siya nagla-live until natapos, kasi naka-on lang siya sa cellphone ko, and then pinabayaan ko lang naka-charge. Then hanggang nagbuntag, antod nagbuntag siya, pag mata na ko, wala na, kay nag-off naman, kay wala naman siya, undang naman siya. Pero, ingat mami. Oo, salamat po da. Salamat talaga, ingat ka din, Melody. Pabayaan ko lang kasi ito eh, baka mamaya and then titingnan ko muna kasi may cut off kasi ito eh. May cut off kasi itong apps na ginagamit ko. Apps kasi ito, hindi ito sa YouTube. Connecting na siya sa YouTube, pero apps. And then tapos, mag-o-off na po siya. Mag-off na siya iya. Ang ginagawa ko lang is, pinabayaan ko na lang hanggang kung sino ang maano dyan, ang pumasok. Ganun lang. Ganun lang siya, Melody. So, salamat sa lahat na nandito, ha. Salamat sa inyong pag-standby. Kaya kani si Princess Anod, parang kadlawon naman ko sa Pilipinas karon, kadlawon sa Pilipinas.
Anna, and it was like coriander seed, white, and the taste of it was like wafers made with honey. And Moses said, This is the thing which the Lord commandeth. Fill an omer of it to be kept for your generations, that they may see the bread wherewith I have fed you in the wilderness, when I brought you forth from the land of Egypt. And Moses said unto Aaron, Take a pot, and put an omer full of manna therein, and lay it up before the Lord to be kept for your generations. As the Lord commanded Moses, so Aaron laid it up before the testimony to be kept. And the children of Israel did eat manna 40 years, until they came to a land inhabited. They did eat manna until they came unto the borders of the land of Canaan. Now an omer is the 10th part of an ephah. Chapter 17. And all the congregation of the children of Israel journeyed from the wilderness of Sin after their journeys, according to the commandment of the Lord, and pitched in Rephidim, and there was no water for the people to drink. Wherefore the people did chide with Moses, and said, Give us water that we may drink. And Moses said unto them, Why chide ye with me? Wherefore do ye tempt the Lord? And the people thirsted there for water, and the people murmured against Moses, and said, Wherefore is this that thou hast brought us up out of Egypt, to kill us and our children and our cattle with thirst? And Moses cried unto the Lord, saying, What shall I do unto this people? They be almost ready to stone me. And the Lord said unto Moses, Go on before the people, and take with thee of the elders of Israel, and thy rod wherewith thou smotest the river, take in thine hand, and go. Behold, I will stand before thee there upon the rock in Horeb, and thou shalt smite the rock, and there shall come water out of it, that the people may drink. And Moses did so in the sight of the elders of Israel. And he called the name of the place Massah and Meribah, because of the chiding of the children of Israel, and because they tempted the Lord, saying, Is the Lord among us or not? Then came Amalek, and fought with Israel in Rephidim. And Moses said unto Joshua, Choose us out men, and go out, fight with Amalek. Tomorrow I will stand on the top of the hill with the rod of God in mine hand. So Joshua did as Moses had said to him, and fought with Amalek. And Moses, Aaron, and Hur went up to the top of the hill. And it came to pass, when Moses held up his hand, that Israel prevailed, and when he let down his hand, Amalek prevailed. But Moses' hands were heavy, and they took a stone, and put it unto him, and he sat thereon, and Aaron and Hur stayed up his hands, the one on the one side, and the other on the other side, and his hands were steady until the going down of the sun. And Joshua discomfited Amalek and his people with the edge of the sword. And the Lord said unto Moses, Write this for a memorial in a book, and rehearse it in the ears of Joshua, for I will utterly put out the remembrance of Amalek from under heaven. And Moses built an altar, and called the name of it Jehovah Nissi. For he said, Because the Lord hath sworn that the Lord will have war with Amalek from generation to generation. Chapter 18. When Jethro, the priest of Midian, Moses' father-in-law, heard of all that God had done for Moses and for Israel his people, and that the Lord had brought Israel out of Egypt, then Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, took Zipporah, Moses' wife, after he had sent her back, and her 2 sons, of which the name of the one was Gershom, for he said, I have been an alien in a strange land. And the name of the other was Eliezer, for the God of my father, said he, was mine help, and delivered me from the sword of Pharaoh. And Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, came with his sons and his wife unto Moses into the wilderness, where he encamped at the mount of God. And he said unto Moses, I, thy father-in-law Jethro, am come unto thee, and thy wife, and her 2 sons with her. And Moses went out to meet his father-in-law, and did obeisance, and kissed him, and they asked each other of their welfare, and they came into the tent. And And Moses told his father-in-law all that the Lord had done unto Pharaoh and to the Egyptians for Israel's sake, and all the travail that had come upon them by the way, and how the Lord delivered them. And Jethro rejoiced for all the goodness which the Lord had done to Israel, whom he had delivered out of the hand of the Egyptians. And Jethro said, Blessed be the Lord, who hath delivered you out of the hand of the Egyptians, and out of the hand of Pharaoh, who hath delivered the people from under the hand of the Egyptians. Now I know that the Lord is greater than all gods, for in the thing wherein they dealt proudly he was above them. And Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, took a burnt offering and sacrifices for God. And Aaron came, and all the elders of Israel, to eat bread with Moses' father-in-law before God. And it came to pass on the morrow that Moses sat to judge the people, and the people stood by Moses from the morning unto the evening. And when Moses' father-in-law saw all that he did to the people, he said, What is this thing that thou doest to the people? Why sittest thou thyself alone, and all the people stand by thee from morning until even? And Moses said unto his father-in-law, Because the people come unto me to inquire of God. When they have a matter, they come unto me, and I judge between one and another, and I do make them know the statutes of God and his laws. And Moses' father-in-law said unto him, The thing that thou doest is not good. Thou wilt surely wear away, both thou and this people that is with thee. For this thing is too heavy for thee. Thou art not able to perform it thyself alone. Hearken now unto my voice. I will give thee counsel, and God shall be with thee. Be thou for the people to Godward, that thou mayest bring the causes unto God. And thou shalt teach them ordinances and laws, and shalt show them the way wherein they must walk, and the work that they must do. Moreover, thou shalt provide out of all the people able men, such as fear God, men of truth, hating covetousness, and place such over them to be rulers of thousands, and rulers of hundreds, rulers of fifties, and rulers of tens. And let them judge the people at all seasons. And it shall be that every great matter they shall bring unto thee, but every small matter they shall judge. So shall it be easier for thyself, and they shall bear the burden with thee. If thou shalt do this thing, and God command thee so, then thou shalt be able to endure, and all this people shall also go to their place in peace. So Moses hearkened to the voice of his father-in-law, and did all that he had said. And Moses chose able men out of all Israel, and made them heads over the people, rulers of thousands, rulers of hundreds, rulers of fifties, and rulers of tens. And they judged the people at all seasons. The hard causes they brought unto Moses, but every small matter they judged themselves. And Moses let his father-in-law depart, and he went his way into his own land. Chapter 19. In the 3rd month, when the children of Israel were gone forth out of the land of Egypt, the same day came they into the wilderness of Sinai. For they were departed from Rephidim, and were come to the desert of Sinai, and had pitched in the wilderness, and there Israel camped before the mount. And Moses went up unto God, and the Lord called unto him out of the mountain, saying, Thus shalt thou say to the house of Jacob, and tell the children of Israel, Ye have seen what I did unto the Egyptians, and how I bare you on eagle's wings, and brought you unto myself. Now therefore, if ye will obey my voice indeed, and keep my covenant, then ye shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people, for all the earth is mine. And ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests, and an holy nation. These are the words which thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel. And Moses came and called for the elders of the people, and laid before their faces all these words which the Lord commanded him. And all the people answered together and said, All that the Lord hath spoken we will do. And Moses returned the words of the people unto the Lord. And the Lord said unto Moses, Lo, I come unto thee in a thick cloud, that the people may hear when I speak with thee, and believe thee forever. And Moses told the words of the people unto the Lord. And the Lord said unto Moses, Go unto the people, and sanctify them today and tomorrow, and let them wash their clothes, and be ready against the third day. For the third day the Lord will come down in the sight of all the people upon Mount Sinai. And thou shalt set bounds unto the people round about, saying, Take heed to yourselves, that ye go not up into the mount, or touch the border of it. Whosoever toucheth the mount shall be surely put to death. There shall not an hand touch it, but he shall surely be stoned, or shot through. Whether it be beast or man, it shall not live. When the trumpet soundeth long, they shall come up to the mount. And Moses went down from the mount unto the people, and sanctified the people, and they washed their clothes. And he said unto the people, Be ready against the third day. Come not at your wives. And it came to pass on the third day in the morning, that there were thunders and lightnings, and a thick cloud upon the mount, and the voice of the trumpet exceeding loud, so that all the people that was in the camp trembled. And Moses brought forth the people out of the camp to meet with God, and they stood at the nether part of the mount. And Mount Sinai was altogether on a smoke, because the Lord descended upon it in fire, and the smoke thereof ascended as the smoke of a furnace, and the whole mount quaked greatly. And when the voice of the trumpet sounded long, and waxed louder and louder, Moses spake, and God answered him by a voice. And the Lord came down upon Mount Sinai, on the top of the mount. And the Lord called Moses up to the top of the mount, and Moses went up. And the Lord said unto Moses, Go down, charge the people, lest they break through unto the Lord to gaze, and many of them perish. And let the priests also, which come near to the Lord, sanctify themselves, lest the Lord break forth upon them. And Moses said unto the Lord, The people cannot come up to Mount Sinai, for thou chargest us, saying, Set bounds about the mount, and sanctify it. And the Lord said unto him, Away, get thee down, and thou shalt come up, thou and Aaron with thee. But let not the priests and the people break through to come up unto the Lord, lest he break forth upon them. So Moses went down unto the people, and spake unto them. Chapter 20. And God spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me, and keep my commandments. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor, and do all thy work. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that in them is, and rested the seventh day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day, and hallowed it. Honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor's. And all the people saw the thunderings, and the lightnings, and the noise of the trumpet, and the mountain smoking. And when the people saw it, they removed, and stood afar off. And they said unto Moses, Speak thou with us, and we will hear. But let not God speak with us, lest we die. And Moses said unto the people, Fear not, for God is come to prove you, and that his fear may be before your faces, that ye sin not. And the people stood afar off, and Moses drew near unto the thick darkness where God was. And the Lord said unto Moses, Thus thou shalt say unto the children of Israel, Ye have seen that I have talked with you from heaven. Ye shall not make with me gods of silver, neither shall ye make unto you gods of gold. An altar of earth thou shalt make unto me, and shalt sacrifice thereon thy burnt offerings, and thy peace offerings, thy sheep and thine oxen. In all places where I record my name, I will come unto thee, and I will bless thee. And if thou wilt make me an altar of stone, thou shalt not build it of hewn stone, for if thou lift up thy tool upon it, thou hast polluted it. Neither shalt thou go up by steps unto mine altar, that thy nakedness be not discovered thereon. Chapter 21. Now these are the judgments which thou shalt set before them. If thou buy an Hebrew servant, 6 years he shall serve, and in the 7th he shall go out free for nothing. If he came in by himself, he shall go out by himself. If he were married, then his wife shall go out with him. If his master have given him a wife, and she have borne him sons or daughters, the wife and her children shall be her master's, and he shall go out by himself. And if the servant shall plainly say, I love my master, my wife, and my children, I will not go out free, then his master shall bring him unto the judges. He shall also bring him to the door, or unto the door post, and his master shall bore his ear through with an awl, and he shall serve him forever. And if a man sell his daughter to be a maidservant, she shall not go out as the men servants do. If she please not her master, who hath betrothed her to himself, then shall he let her be redeemed. To sell her unto a strange nation he shall have no power, seeing he hath dealt deceitfully with her. And if he have betrothed her unto his son, he shall deal with her after the manner of daughters. If he take him another wife, her food, her raiment, and her duty of marriage shall he not diminish. And if he do not these 3 unto her, then shall she go out free without money. He that smiteth a man, so that he die, shall be surely put to death. And if a man lie not in wait, but God deliver him into his hand, then I will appoint thee a place whither he shall flee. But if a man come presumptuously upon his neighbor to slay him with guile, thou shalt take him from mine altar, that he may die. And he that smiteth his father or his mother shall be surely put to death. And he that stealeth a man, and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death. And he that curseth his father or his mother shall surely be put to death. And if men strive together, and one smite another with a stone, or with his fist, and he die not, but keepeth his bed, if he rise again, and walk abroad upon his staff, then shall he that smote him be quit. Only he shall pay for the loss of his time, and shall cause him to be thoroughly healed. And if a man smite his servant, or his maid with a rod, and he die under his hand, he shall be surely punished. Notwithstanding, if he continue a day or 2, he shall not be punished, for he is his money. If men strive, and hurt a woman with child, so that her fruit depart from her, and yet no mischief follow, he shall be surely punished, according as the woman's husband will lay upon him, and he shall pay as the judges determine. And if any mischief follow, then thou shalt give life for life, eye for eye, tooth for tooth, hand for hand, foot for foot, burning for burning, wound for wound, stripe for stripe. And if a man smite the eye of his servant, or the eye of his maid, that it perish, he shall let him go free for his eye's sake. And if he smite out his manservant's tooth, or his maidservant's tooth, he shall let him go free for his tooth's sake. If an ox gore a man or a woman, that they die, then the ox shall be surely stoned, and his flesh shall not be eaten, but the owner of the ox shall be quit. But if the ox were wont to push with his horn in time past, and it hath been testified to his owner, and he hath not kept him in, but that he hath killed a man or a woman, the ox shall be stoned, and his owner also shall be put to death. If there be laid on him a sum of money, then he shall give for the ransom of his life whatsoever is laid upon him. Whether he have gored a son, or have gored a daughter, according to this judgment shall it be done unto him. If the ox shall push a manservant or a maidservant, he shall give unto their master 30 shekels of silver, and the ox shall be stoned. And if a man shall open a pit, or if a man shall dig a pit, and not cover it, and an ox or an ass fall therein, the owner of the pit shall make it good, and give money unto the owner of them, and the dead beast shall be his. And if one man's ox hurt another's, that he die, then they shall sell the live ox, and divide the money of it, and the dead ox also they shall divide. Or if it be known that the ox hath used to push in time past, and his owner hath not kept him in, he shall surely pay ox for ox, and the dead shall be his own. Chapter 22. If a man shall steal an ox or a sheep, and kill it or sell it, he shall restore 5 oxen for an ox, and 4 sheep for a sheep. If a thief be found breaking up, and be smitten that he die, there shall no blood be shed for him. If the sun be risen upon him, there shall be blood shed for him, for he should make full restitution. If he have nothing, then he shall be sold for his theft. If the theft be certainly found in his hand alive, whether it be ox or ass or sheep, he shall restore double. If a man shall cause a field or vineyard to be eaten, and shall put in his beast, and shall feed in another man's field, of the best of his own field, and of the best of his own vineyard, shall he make restitution. If fire break out, and catch in thorns, so that the stacks of corn, or the standing corn, or the field be consumed therewith, he that kindled the fire shall surely make restitution. If a man shall deliver unto his neighbor money or stuff to keep, and it be stolen out of the man's house, if the thief be found, let him pay double. If the thief be not found, then the master of the house shall be brought unto the judges, to see whether he have put his hand unto his neighbor's goods. For all manner of trespass, whether it be for ox, for ass, for sheep, for raiment, or for any manner of lost thing, which another challengeth to be his, the cause of both parties shall come before the judges, and whom the judges shall condemn, he shall pay double unto his neighbor. If a man deliver unto his neighbor an ass, or an ox, or a sheep, or any beast to keep, and it die, or be hurt, or driven away, no man seeing it, then shall an oath of the Lord be between them both, that he hath not put his hand unto his neighbor's goods, and the owner of it shall accept thereof, and he shall not make it good. And if it be stolen from him, he shall make restitution unto the owner thereof. If it be torn in pieces, then let him bring it for witness, and he shall not make good that which was torn. And if a man borrow aught of his neighbor, and it be hurt or die, the owner thereof being not with it, he shall surely make it good. But if the owner thereof be with it, he shall not make it good. If it be an hired thing, it came for his hire. And if a man entice a maid that is not betrothed, and lie with her, he shall surely endow her to be his wife. If her father utterly refuse to give her unto him, he shall pay money according to the dowry of virgins. Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. Whosoever lieth with a beast shall surely be put to death. He that sacrificeth unto any god, save unto the Lord only, he shall be utterly destroyed. Thou shalt neither vex a stranger, nor oppress him, for ye were strangers in the land of Egypt. Ye shall not afflict any widow or fatherless child. If thou afflict them in any wise, and they cry at all unto me, I will surely hear their cry, and my wrath shall wax hot, and I will kill you with the sword, and your wives shall be widows, and your children fatherless. If thou lend money to any of my people that is poor by thee, thou shalt not be to him as an usurer, neither shalt thou lay upon him usury. If thou at all take thy neighbor's raiment to pledge, thou shalt deliver it unto him by that the sun goeth down. For that is his covering only, it is his raiment for his skin. Wherein shall he sleep? And it shall come to pass, when he crieth unto me, that I will hear, for I am gracious. Thou shalt not revile the gods, nor curse the ruler of thy people. Thou shalt not delay to offer the first of thy ripe fruits, and of thy liquors, the firstborn of thy sons shalt thou give unto me. Likewise shalt thou do with thine oxen, and with thy sheep. 7 days it shall be with his dam. On the 8th day thou shalt give it me. And ye shall be holy men unto me. Neither shall ye eat any flesh that is torn of beasts in the field. Ye shall cast it to the dogs. Chapter 23. Thou shalt not raise a false report. Put not thine hand with the wicked to be an unrighteous witness. Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil. Neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many to wrest judgment. Neither shalt thou countenance a poor man in his cause. If thou meet thine enemy's ox or his ass going astray, thou shalt surely bring it back to him again. If thou see the ass of him that hateth thee lying under his burden, and wouldest forbear to help him, thou shalt surely help with him. Thou shalt not wrest the judgment of thy poor in his cause. Keep thee far from a false matter, and the innocent and righteous slay thou not, for I will not justify the wicked. And thou shalt take no gift, for the gift blindeth the wise, and perverteth the words of the righteous. Also thou shalt not oppress a stranger, for ye know the heart of a stranger, seeing ye were strangers in the land of Egypt. In 6 years thou shalt sow thy land, and shalt gather in the fruits thereof. But the 7th year thou shalt let it rest and lie still, that the poor of thy people may eat. And what they leave the beasts of the field shall eat. In like manner thou shalt deal with thy vineyard and with thy oliveyard. 6 days thou shalt do thy work, and on the 7th day thou shalt rest, that thine ox and thine ass may rest, and the son of thy handmaid and the stranger may be refreshed. And in all things that I have said unto you be circumspect, and make no mention of the name of other gods, neither let it be heard out of thy mouth. 3 times thou shalt keep a feast unto me in the year. Thou shalt keep the feast of unleavened bread. Thou shalt eat unleavened bread 7 days, as I commanded thee, in the time appointed of the month Abib. For in it thou camest out from Egypt, and none shall appear before me empty. And the feast of harvest, the first fruits of thy labors, which thou hast sown in the field, and the feast of ingathering, which is in the end of the year, when thou hast gathered in thy labors out of the field. 3 times in the year all thy males shall appear before the Lord God. Thou shalt not offer the blood of my sacrifice with leavened bread, neither shall the fat of my sacrifice remain until the morning. The first of the first fruits of thy land thou shalt bring into the house of the Lord thy God. Thou shalt not seethe a kid in his mother's milk. Behold, I send an angel before thee, to keep thee in the way, and to bring thee into the place which I have prepared. Beware of him, and obey his voice. Provoke him not, for he will not pardon your transgressions, for my name is in him. But if thou shalt indeed obey his voice, and do all that I speak, then I will be an enemy unto thine enemies, and an adversary unto thine adversaries. For mine angel shall go before thee, and bring thee in unto the Amorites, and the Hittites, and the Perizzites, and the Canaanites, and the Hivites, and the Jebusites, and I will cut them off. Thou shalt not bow down to their gods, nor serve them, nor do after their works, but thou shalt utterly overthrow them, and quite break down their images. And ye shall serve the Lord your God, and he shall bless thy bread and thy water, and I will take sickness away from the midst of thee. There shall nothing cast their young, nor be barren in thy land. The number of thy days I will fulfill. I will send my fear before thee, and will destroy all the people to whom thou shalt come, and I will make all thine enemies turn their backs unto thee. And I will send hornets before thee, which shall drive out the Hivite, the Canaanite, and the Hittite from before thee. I will not drive them out from before thee in 1 year, lest the land become desolate, and the beast of the field multiply against thee. By little and little I will drive them out from before thee, until thou be increased, and inherit the land. And I will set thy bounds from the Red Sea even unto the sea of the Philistines, and from the desert unto the river. For I will deliver the inhabitants of the land into your hand, and thou shalt drive them out before thee. Thou shalt make no covenant with them, nor with their gods. They shall not dwell in thy land, lest they make thee sin against me. For if thou serve their gods, it will surely be a snare unto thee. Chapter 24. And he said unto Moses, Come up unto the Lord, thou, and Aaron, Nadab, and Abihu, and 70 of the elders of Israel, and worship ye afar off. And Moses alone shall come near the Lord, but they shall not come nigh, neither shall the people go up with him. And Moses came and told the people all the words of the Lord, and all the judgments. And all the people answered with one voice and said, All the words which the Lord hath said will we do. And Moses wrote all the words of the Lord, and rose up early in the morning, and builded an altar under the hill, and 12 pillars, according to the 12 tribes of Israel. And he sent young men of the children of Israel, which offered burnt offerings, and sacrificed peace offerings of oxen unto the Lord. And Moses took half of the blood, and put it in basins, and half of the blood he sprinkled on the altar. And he took the book of the covenant, and read in the audience of the people, and they said, All that the Lord hath said will we do, and be obedient. And Moses took the blood, and sprinkled it on the people, and said, Behold the blood of the covenant, which the Lord hath made with you concerning all these words. Then went up Moses and Aaron, Nadab, and Abihu, and 70 of the elders of Israel, and they saw the God of Israel. And there was under his feet as it were a paved work of a sapphire stone, and as it were the body of heaven in his clearness. And upon the nobles of the children of Israel he laid not his hand. Also they saw God, and did eat and drink. And the Lord said unto Moses, Come up to me into the mount, and be there. And I will give thee tables of stone, and a law, and commandments which I have written, that thou mayest teach them. And Moses rose up, and his minister Joshua, and Moses went up into the mount of God. And he said unto the elders, Tarry ye here for us, until we come again unto you. And behold, Aaron and Hur are with you. If any man have any matters to do, let him come unto them. And Moses went up into the mount, and a cloud covered the mount. And the glory of the Lord abode upon Mount Sinai, and the cloud covered it 6 days. And the 7th day he called unto Moses out of the midst of the cloud. and the sight of the glory of the Lord was like devouring fire on the top of the mount in the eyes of the children of Israel. And Moses went into the midst of the cloud, and gat him up into the mount, and Moses was in the mount 40 days and 40 nights. Chapter 25. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, that they bring me an offering. Of every man that giveth it willingly with his heart ye shall take my offering. And this is the offering which ye shall take of them, gold, and silver, and brass, and blue, and purple, and scarlet, and fine linen, and goat's hair, and ram skins dyed red, and badgers' skins, and shittim wood. Oil for the light, spices for anointing oil, and for sweet incense, onyx stones, and stones to be set in the ephod, and in the breastplate. And let them make me a sanctuary, that I may dwell among them. According to all that I show thee, after the pattern of the tabernacle, and the pattern of all the instruments thereof, even so shall ye make it. And they shall make an ark of shittim wood. 2 cubits and a half shall be the length thereof, and 1 cubit and a half the breadth thereof, and 1 cubit and a half the height thereof. And thou shalt overlay it with pure gold. Within and without shalt thou overlay it, and shalt make upon it a crown of gold round about. And thou shalt cast 4 rings of gold for it, and put them in the 4 corners thereof. And 2 rings shall be in the one side of it, and 2 rings in the other side of it. And thou shalt make staves of shittim wood, and overlay them with gold. And thou shalt put the staves into the rings by the sides of the ark, that the ark may be borne with them. The staves shall be in the rings of the ark, they shall not be taken from it. And thou shalt put into the ark the testimony which I shall give thee. And thou shalt make a mercy seat of pure gold. 2 cubits and a half shall be the length thereof, and 1 cubit and a half the breadth thereof. And thou shalt make 2 cherubims of gold. Of beaten work shalt thou make them in the 2 ends of the mercy seat. And make 1 cherub on the one end, and the other cherub on the other end. Even of the mercy seat shall ye make the cherubims on the 2 ends thereof. And the cherubims shall stretch forth their wings on high, covering the mercy seat with their wings, and their faces shall look one to another. Toward the mercy seat shall the faces of the cherubims be. And thou shalt put the mercy seat above upon the ark, and in the ark thou shalt put the testimony that I shall give thee. And there I will meet with thee, and I will commune with thee from above the mercy seat, from between the 2 cherubims which are upon the ark of the testimony, of all things which I will give thee in commandment unto the children of Israel. Thou shalt also make a table of shittim wood. 2 cubits shall be the length thereof, and 1 cubit the breadth thereof, and 1 cubit and a half the height thereof. And thou shalt overlay it with pure gold, and make thereto a crown of gold round about. And thou shalt make unto it a border of an handbreadth round about, and thou shalt make a golden crown to the border thereof round about. And thou shalt make for it 4 rings of gold, and put the rings in the 4 corners that are on the 4 feet thereof. Over against the border shall the rings be for places of the staves to bear the table. And thou shalt make the staves of shittim wood, and overlay them with gold, that the table may be borne with them. And thou shalt make the dishes thereof, and spoons thereof, and covers thereof, and bowls thereof, to cover withal. Of pure gold shalt thou make them. And thou shalt set upon the table showbread before me alway. And thou shalt make a candlestick of pure gold. Of beaten work shall the candlestick be made. His shaft, and his branches, his bowls, his knops, and his flowers shall be of the same. And 6 branches shall come out of the sides of it, 3 branches of the candlestick out of the one side, and 3 branches of the candlestick out of the other side. 3 bowls made like unto almonds, with a knop and a flower in one branch, and 3 bowls made like almonds in the other branch with a knop and a flower, so in the 6 branches that come out of the candlestick. And in the candlestick shall be 4 bowls made like unto almonds, with their knops and their flowers. And there shall be a knop under 2 branches of the same, and a knop under 2 branches of the same, and a knop under 2 branches of the same, according to the 6 branches that proceed out of the candlestick. Their knops and their branches shall be of the same. All it shall be one beaten work of pure gold. And thou shalt make the 7 lamps thereof, and they shall light the lamps thereof, that they may give light over against it. And the tongues thereof, and the snuff dishes thereof, shall be of pure gold. Of a talent of pure gold shall he make it, with all these vessels. And look that thou make them after their pattern, which was showed thee in the mount. Chapter 26. Moreover, thou shalt make the tabernacle with 10 curtains of fine twined linen, and blue and purple and scarlet. With cherubims of cunning work shalt thou make them. The length of 1 curtain shall be 28 cubits, and the breadth of 1 curtain 4 cubits, and every one of the curtains shall have 1 measure. The 5 curtains shall be coupled together one to another, and other 5 curtains shall be coupled one to another. And thou shalt make loops of blue upon the edge of the 1 curtain from the selvage in the coupling. And likewise shalt thou make in the uttermost edge of another curtain in the coupling of the 2nd. 50 loops shalt thou make in the 1 curtain, and 50 loops shalt thou make in the edge of the curtain that is in the coupling of the 2nd, that the loops may take hold one of another. And thou shalt make 50 taches of gold, and couple the curtains together with the taches, and it shall be 1 tabernacle. And thou shalt make curtains of goat's hair to be a covering upon the tabernacle. 11 curtains shalt thou make. The length of 1 curtain shall be 30 cubits, and the breadth of 1 curtain 4 cubits. And the 11 curtains shall be all of 1 measure. And thou shalt couple 5 curtains by themselves, and 6 curtains by themselves, and shalt double the 6th curtain in the forefront of the tabernacle. And thou shalt make 50 loops on the edge of the 1 curtain that is outmost in the coupling, and 50 loops in the edge of the curtain which coupleth the 2nd. And thou shalt make 50 taches of brass, and put the taches into the loops, and couple the tent together, that it may be one. And the remnant that remaineth of the curtains of the tent, the half curtain that remaineth, shall hang over the backside of the tabernacle, and a cubit on the one side, and a cubit on the other side of that which remaineth in the length of the curtains of the tent. It shall hang over the sides of the tabernacle on this side and on that side to cover it. And thou shalt make a covering for the tent of ram skins dyed red, and a covering above of badgers' skins. And thou shalt make boards for the tabernacle of shittim wood standing up. 10 cubits shall be the length of a board, and a cubit and a half shall be the breadth of 1 board. 2 tenons shall there be in 1 board, set in order one against another. Thus shalt thou make for boards of the tabernacle. And thou shalt make the boards for the tabernacle, 20 boards on the south side southward. And thou shalt make 40 sockets of silver under the 20 boards, 2 sockets under 1 board for his 2 tenons, and 2 sockets under another board for his 2 tenons. And for the 2nd side of the tabernacle on the north side there shall be 20 boards, and there 40 sockets of silver, 2 sockets under 1 board, and 2 sockets under another board. And for the sides of the tabernacle westward thou shalt make 6 boards, and 2 boards shalt thou make for the corners of the tabernacle in the 2 sides. And they shall be coupled together beneath, and they shall be coupled together above the head of it unto 1 ring. Thus shall it be for them both. They shall be for the 2 corners. And they shall be 8 boards, and their sockets of silver 16 sockets, 2 sockets under 1 board, and 2 sockets under another board. And thou shalt make bars of shittim wood, 5 for the boards of the one side of the tabernacle, and 5 bars for the boards of the other side of the tabernacle, and 5 bars for the boards of the side of the tabernacle, for the 2 sides westward. And the middle bar in the midst of the boards shall reach from end to end. And thou shalt overlay the boards with gold, and make their rings of gold for places for the bars. And thou shalt overlay the bars with gold. And thou shalt rear up the tabernacle according to the fashion thereof, which was showed thee in the mount. And thou shalt make a veil of blue, and purple, and scarlet, and fine twined linen of cunning work. With cherubims shall it be made. And thou shalt hang it upon 4 pillars of shittim wood overlaid with gold. Their hooks shall be of gold upon the 4 sockets of silver. And thou shalt hang up the veil under the taches, that thou mayest bring in thither within the veil the ark of the testimony. And the veil shall divide unto you between the holy place thereof. His horns shall be of the same, and thou shalt overlay it with brass. And thou shalt make his pans to receive his ashes, and his shovels, and his basins, and his flesh hooks, and his fire pans. All the vessels thereof thou shalt make of brass. And thou shalt make for it a grate of network of brass, and upon the net shalt thou make 4 brazen rings in the 4 corners thereof. And thou shalt put it under the compass of the altar beneath, that the net may be even to the midst of the altar. And thou shalt make staves for the altar, staves of shittim wood, and overlay them with brass. And the staves shall be put into the rings, and the staves shall be upon the 2 sides of the altar to bear it. Hollow with boards shalt thou make it, as it was showed thee in the mount, so shall they make it. And thou shalt make the court of the tabernacle. For the south side southward there shall be hangings for the court of fine twined linen of 100 cubits long for 1 side. And the 20 pillars thereof, and their 20 sockets shall be of brass. The hooks of the pillars and their fillets shall be of silver,